Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Animals and Ames. My name is Ron Edwards. I'm the Animal Control Supervisor here for the Ames Animal Shelter and Animal Control Program. Our special co-host today is Abby Wyman. She is our Animal Control Clerk and really does so much more here at the shelter. She's our Adoption Coordinator, Foster Program Coordinator, Volunteer Coordinator, and just all-around great coordinator of the shelter here. So really appreciate the work that she does along with the rest of the team. And as we close out the year here, just want to say a special thank you to them for all the hard work and dedication and compassion that they have for the animals that we care for every day and all the work that we do here in the community here in Ames. Abby is going to show you some cats available for adoption today. As often happens, all of our dogs have been adopted, so we just got some kitties to show you today. So let's get on and meet some cats with Abby and see what we have.
Hi, my name is Abby and I am the Animal Control Clerk here at the Ames Animal Shelter. And one of my wonderful job duties is that I get to help find homes for these cats. I process a lot of the adoption applications that come in, so I'm really excited to be on the show today and be a part of this part of finding them a home. And this really sweet kitty I have here with me today is Curly. Curly is part of a bonded pair. He has a brother named Ernie. Curly is a little bit more shy one of the two of them. As you can see, still very, very sweet. When he feels comfortable with you, he'll give you head boops and snuggles and purrs, and he's very, very sweet, but a little bit more shy than his brother Ernie. You'll see Ernie in just a minute. Ernie is... We'll see how well he sits for the camera because he's just usually too busy trying to get attention. But very, very sweet. They were an owner surrender. Not anything that the cats did wrong. The owner was just needing to surrender them for some personal issues. So Curly's a little bit older than Ernie. Curly is a year and a couple months old, neutered of course, and has his rabies vaccination like all cats here. Every cat's adopted with their rabies vaccination, their distemper vaccination, dewormed, flea treated, microchipped. Basically our goal, oh, see there's the butt boop. Our goal is always to send them home fully vetted so that you can just get them into your vet to set them up as a patient and just focus on loving on them. And of course, Curly does have his claws. I don't think we actually have any declawed cats here at the shelter right now. Any cats that have their claws, we do ask that you let them keep their claws. And then we do offer free nail trims for the rest of their life. So if they are a cat that's causing issues with the furniture or the drapes or the things that cats do with their claws, we will get those trimmed up for you. And that's really easy. Like I said, it's free for the rest of their life. You would just call and make an appointment with us to do that. And it takes like 5 minutes and then you're good to go. So that is, oh, see, he's very, very sweet when he settles in. But I think they get passed over when people come in to visit them because he does stay towards the back of the kennel when people meet him or hides in the room. But as you can see, Curly and I have gotten to know each other and he's very, very sweet, and Ernie's very attached to him too. So Curly is now available for adoption on our website. And this is Ernie, who is Curly's brother. I should probably mention they're not biological brothers. They are bonded brothers. So they became brothers through love. Ernie is younger. He's about 9 months old. Very, very, very sweet. Usually the more outgoing one, the lights and cameras have him a little bit concerned. But he's just so sweet, and he's this beautiful dilute gray color. I just absolutely love this coloring on him. The pair of them together are so cute. They are a 2-for-1 bonded pair, so we never want anyone to adopt just because of the decreased fee, but it does usually help people when they start out with the expenses of bringing home 2 cats. So one of their adoption fees are waived, so they would share an adoption fee of $80. And they, of course, like I said, they all have the same vaccinations and everything. And again, nothing that the cats did wrong for being surrendered. It was just entirely because of issues that the owner was having. Like I said, when we opened up the kennel, he's the first one to come racing forward. He practically leaped in my arms and was very excited about spending time with me until we got in here. But like I said, these guys are available for adoption together. Of course, like I said, he is 9 months old. Curly is about a year old. So in that 1-year age, which is really nice, they're kind of out of that bouncy kitten stage. So if you want a young cat so you don't have to go through the woes of having an older cat and losing them soon, but you don't want to deal with the bouncy kitten, this is like the perfect age for that because they're really fun, but a little bit more settled down, aren't you? All right, and this is Ruben. Hopefully you're gonna be able to hear me over him purring. He is probably the #1 cat in the shelter that's gonna be able to fit into pretty much any home. He is incredibly affectionate, has been since day one. He actually lives in our Kitty City cat room, which is our cage-free room. So he's used to living in a room with other cats. We kind of joke that he's like the little brother of the group. He kind of pesters them, doesn't like fight or anything, but he's kind of the more active one out of everyone in the room. Does really great with kids, phenomenal with children, really great with dogs. We are currently using him while he's here as our tester with dogs to see how dogs do with cats, because he will walk up to any dog that's not giving him aggressive vibes and head boop them. And not many cats do that in an animal shelter environment. So Ruben is here because he was transferred to us from another animal shelter, not because of anything, again, he did wrong. The other shelter was really full and they reached out to us and asked us for help. And that's something that we do a lot here when we have cage space and other shelters are struggling. We love that. It brings more business to the community. It creates more animals in the community for people to adopt. And it's a really great program. So, and Ruben was actually adopted and he had to be brought back because the dog in the home was being aggressive towards him, but the family said he was absolutely phenomenal. So I would really love for Ruben to find a home here, because it just makes no sense to me that he's still here because he's so highly adoptable. Ruben is about 4 years old, so he is kind of out of that young kitten stage, which was probably why he's so easygoing. And he, again, has all of his claws, fully vetted, neutered. We of course want him to be an indoor cat where he's going to be safest, which he has no problem with because, like I said, he gets along with just about everybody. He'd be great for someone who needs a cat to be like an emotional support animal, or would like a friend for their other cat, or would like a cat to start getting their children into having pets if you don't have any already. Seriously, he'd fit into just about any home, and he is very, very excited to hopefully find a new home. Right, and this is Oliver. Oliver came from the same shelter that Ruben did, and they live in Kitty City together. So they're not a bonded pair. They liked spending time together, but we aren't requiring they be adopted together. But he's similar to Ruben in that he loves kids. He does great with a couple of the 4-year-olds that come in here from the staff. He has met the staff dog, Bo. He really is very, very easygoing, and he's like Ruben. He is comfortable approaching a dog. He probably isn't as outgoing. I think he would do well with a dog that's a little bit more calm. I don't think he would be a great match with like a puppy or something like that, but he'd fit into just about any home as well. He loves attention, obviously. Hello. Very, very affectionate. I love his ears. They're like not really in proportion with the rest of his face, which just makes his face so charming. He's so sweet. He is one of those cats that likes to just kind of hang out, and he'll come over and very quietly and gently ask for you for attention. He doesn't demand it or anything. 2 years old, of course, neutered, fully vetted and ready to go home. And he, like I said, just came from another animal shelter, no fault of his own. They were really busy. And as you can see, he's very sweet. He loves to sniff and snuggle, and he's a little bit nervous like all the cats are with the cameras in the room, but honestly, just all 4 of these cats are just the sweetest things. And of course, Oliver, like everyone else, is available for adoption on our website. When you go to our website, there'll be a little button that says adopt. You click on that and that'll take you to the pages that talk a little bit more about the animals. And then on there is the link to fill out an adoption application. We review those and get you all approved, and then we schedule you your own one-on-one appointment with us and whatever cats you're interested in. And a couple other kitties I wanted to mention today who are a little camera shy. They're kind of people shy in general. They are 3 cats that are in our Working Cats program. Their names are Kellen, Handsome, and Earl Grey. They're in our Working Cats program because they came to us as feral cats, stray cats that really have no socialization with people. They've spent a little bit of time here. It doesn't seem like they're going to come around. Some do, but they are not seeming like they're going to. So they are in our Working Cats program because they would prefer to live outside. How we do that program is they are free to adopt. They receive all of the vaccinations that all of the other cats receive, and then we loan you the supplies for the 2-week period to introduce them to the barn or whatever structure. They work well in warehouses and garages, anywhere where they can safely live, and of course they'll help you out with your mice issues if you have those. So how you do that is you can just submit an application or an email, to me, and then I will provide you the link to that application, and then we get you all set up to take them home.
Well, that's our show today. You got to see a bonded pair that's available for adoption and some other cats that are looking for their forever homes, and a little bit of information about our barn cat program. So these are cats that live outdoors that we've definitely determined that they are not suitable for indoor living, and we're going to look for barn home situations for them outside of the Ames community, because cats are not allowed to roam outside here in Ames. So I want to make sure that these cats have the opportunity to live their lives in an environment that they're very much accustomed to. We have about 15 of these cats a year that we work with for barn homes, so not a whole lot, but for those 15 it's a life-saving program. So again, I want to thank the staff for all the work that they do and everything that happens here in the Ames community. Thank you.